videotaping? You can't do that.
What? Who are you, sir?
You can't videotape, yeah.
Why would that be?
See that sign right there? The blue sign?
Oh, the blue sign that says photographs? Yeah, no, that's just a sign, though.
But you cannot videotape in here, though.
But why would that be?
Because the county said no.
Because the county says no? Yeah, but the county can't say whether someone can video record in public or not.
Yeah, they can.
No, they can't. They can't say whether someone can video record in public or not.
You cannot videotape in here. Just
Oh, I
the rules of
can.
the place.
No, that's a policy or a sign, but it doesn't trump the fact that I have the right to film in public. I have the right to gather content in public. Can I get your name?
So what you're saying is that even if the county said you cannot do it, you want to break the rules of the place.
Well, no. What I'm saying is that the rules that the county put in place are unconstitutional, so that way they don't apply. Unconstitutional, yeah, correct. So that means they don't apply. They don't apply because I have a right to record in public. Or I have a right to record government officials. Do you work directly for the county, or you are a private agent, private security company? Do you work directly for the county or a private security company?
You're breaking the rules of the place. I'm trying to tell you the rules.
Attention all clients in the lobby, this is DSS security. We have a gentleman in the building who's exercising his right to videotape. If you would not like yourself to be on video camera, please exit the building so he can finish doing his videotaping.
So that would never, I've never had that happen before. This guy right here. I'm not here for any of you. I'm here for them, and that's what they don't understand.
Well, you listen nothing to nobody. You just.
I don't have to, sir. I'm not trying to.
You don't have to?
They're trying to escalate it. I'm not here for you, man. I'm here for them. See, look, he doesn't care. Why are you doing this, man? Why are you doing this? You're trying to start something that doesn't need to be started.
It's just they conducting personal business and they wouldn't want that on the YouTube.
But no one's. But I'm not. But I'm next. I'm not next to anyone. I'm not gathering anybody's personal information. I'm not doing any of that. Which is crazy.
So what is it?
Well, no, it's not about that. It's not about that. It's just to promote, transparency in our government. I've gotten a lot of complaints that people have been treated badly here and they're not getting the service by people. That's what I've gotten. Yeah.
Oh, that's crazy.
Ask him what? Oh, you didn't say anything. But you did. So you can't say it to me. You could say it to him.
You can do whatever you want.
Okay.
Feel free.
But why wouldn't you be man enough to say it to me?
To the guy right here, not you.
But why wouldn't you be? But you're talking about me, so why wouldn't you be man enough to say something to my face?
Right?
No, you can say whatever you want. You can say whatever you want, but what I'm saying is, why wouldn't you be man enough to say it to my face? That's what I'm asking you.
Sir, I'm not looking for an altercation.
No, but you are, because you're talking about me.
Freedom of speech.
Yeah, can I get your name?
No.
You work for the county, sir. You're a public servant.
Seen in DSS? Come on.
I'm not trying to. If anybody wants to be blurred out, they can be blurred out. It's not about
Okay, blur me
exposing.
out. I don't wanna-
Yeah, not you. You work for the government.
How do you know that?
Do you have a case?
Do I have a case open? No, I'm here because no, I'm just
Why would you do that to them?
No. Again, if anybody wants their face blurred out, they can get it blurred out. But I'm here for the government because at the end of the day,
So would you blur out
many
anybody's
people,
face?
anybody
Why
that
you
doesn't
gonna blur
want
out
to,
everybody?
Just told him. He said no.
everybody that didn't want to, that's a member of the public. Not that I have to, but because, I'm a good guy. But it doesn't. I'm here to film the government because I've received complaints that you as security guards here, and the Department of Social Services have not been treating people right. I've been getting
Did you ever go to the
complaints.
precinct? Because they got more complaints than us.
Trust me, I've been there plenty of times. Trust me, plenty of times I've been to the precincts. Every precinct across the country I've been to.
Court?
I've been to court. Yep, I've been to court systems. Listen. It's not just about this office. It's about the government versus the people, in general.
You can go to the
See
White
the
House.
gentleman you're
Yeah, the White House. That'd be a good
the
one.
gentleman you're speaking to right now?
Who's that?
The guy you're speaking to right now?
Yeah. What about him?
He's a client.
What about it?
No, you remember what he asked?
And if he wants his face blurred, he can.
That's what I'm saying. When you ask him, when he asked you about him videotaping you, you know what he said?
What?
When you told him the reason why you're here?
Because
he said that's crazy because that's not true.
Okay, but that's his experience. I'm talking about there's other people that have experiences here, sir.
And you believe them.
Yeah, I mean, I've received multiple complaints that
you
people
think
aren't
they're-
getting
you
the
think they're
services
not
that they
lying to
need
you?
here.
You think they're not lying to you?
So multiple people have told me that they're not getting the services they need here, and then one person told me that that's impossible. So you do the math.
I'm asking you, think they're not lying to you? All right?
Well, their way, if they get their way, that might be the case. But again, I'm here to peacefully exercise my rights. So I'm seeing how.
You right now.
Why don't you interview people privately?
Exactly.
No, if they wanted to, but they've already announced that I'm here. So,
Thank you, Mike.
but nobody was here.
That's what you should do.
Okay.
To find out the truth, interview them
No,
personally.
listen, man. I'm not here. I wasn't here. My.
You're making prejudgment based on what you've heard.
No, based on what people have told me that's been here.
Everybody that comes through, you can see a smile on their face because they got assistance. And people that fucking
And I hope they do get
give
assistance.
you the wrong story.
But that's you don't know everybody's story, sir.
I know my story.
Yeah, sure.
I sat both ways over here, but when
So tell me your good story.
you don't get your way, it's because somebody else did something. That's not
No,
your
but
fault.
okay. So I've heard bad stories here. Tell me your
The
story.
same rules for everybody here, man. You gotta follow them. If you want assistance, you gotta do what they ask you.
Okay, but again, sometimes people get treated in a certain way, sir.
That ain't true.
You wouldn't know. You can't see everybody. You don't know how everybody acts here, sir.
I understand, but I've dealt with all these people. I told you
Yeah.
I was a client, I'm a landlord, man. I've interacted with all these people. Nothing but what they've been to me.
Like I want people to get the help they need. I want people to be treated with respect when they come here. That's all.
No matter what color.
I've treated everybody. Listen, and I've treated everybody. I like to think I'm treating you with respect, sir, and I would like to think that I'm treating everybody here that I've talked to. I'm trying to treat with them with respect. But when it's different when you say, "Hey, everybody, he's recording you." If people want to have a problem with the recording, I said I will gladly. I understand they're here to get services.
Trying to see it for the camera, whether whatever it is. You gotta be extra.
No, but I'm not. I don't want to be.
Privately ask them before you start filming. Hey, would you mind going on record? And I'm sure someone will give you. Someone will say.
Yeah, I just want everybody to be treated equally, man. That's all. My issue's not with the people. And that's your account. That's great. That's one person's account. The security guards over here. Sir, you're just trying to escalate the situation. I'm not even pointing my camera at people, sir. Oh, nobody's personal business is going to be anywhere, sir. Look at all the cameras you guys got out here, man. You guys don't say anything about these cameras. Look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
You don't post them on YouTube.
But somebody could get them. But somebody could get those camera footages. They're public record.
God forbid
But they're
something
public
happen.
record.
Yeah, exactly.
What?
Somebody get them, they can hack in, right?
No, somebody could request them legally as far as like a public record. That's what I'm saying. Because they're public record and they can post them wherever they want. My point is that the government's always watching us. What does it matter if one citizen is recording it? You're in public. You're not. I'm not at someone's house.
Yeah, but it's like morally, because you can see right here. They just like, oh, I don't want to be.
No, and listen.
But that's, I mean,
And if they came up to me respectfully, no, but sir, if they came up to me respectfully, say, hey, listen, can you mind? I don't want to be on the video. I'm here to just get services. I would say sure.
Wouldn't it be right for you to go respectfully? Hey, bro, let me take the initiative.
But they're in public. That's the point. Is that they're in
They
public.
don't even know what you're doing until we say something to you.
Yeah, I understand that.
You them one aware.
No, but the point is, sir, is that we have rights in this country, and we have to exercise those rights. We have to peacefully, and that's why if you were to came up to me and say, "Hey, sir, you didn't say that. You said you can't record in here." Right?
You decide I says it.
Yeah, okay, but that sign doesn't mean anything. But what I'm saying is, if you would have said, "Hey, sir, how are you? How can I help you? What are you doing?" I would have said, "Hi, my name is Sean. I'm a journalist."
Your name is Sean, right?
Yeah, my name is
When
Sean.
I first saw you in here, I didn't realize who you are until you started speaking.
Yeah.
So regardless of what I said to you, you're not going to stop. So keep it up. It's fine.
No, of course I'm not gonna stop. But I would have explained to you,
No matter how I
sir.
said it.
I would have explained it to you, sir. That's all I'm saying.
It's okay. I'm not fighting with you.
I know. I've never been fighting with you since I walked in this door, sir. Never.
No, I'm just telling you, no matter what I say, you're still going to.
But to make a big announcement that someone's in here recording, that could have started up some type of disorderly conduct, some type of drama.
Because they don't want to see their face on your YouTube.
I mean, it could
Some
have
of
if
them
the right
left.
crowd was in here. We probably had to protect you. We'd be like, oh,
Yeah, I don't need.
do it to them.
I don't need protection. Respectfully, I don't need protection from you guys.
No, well,
You guys are security, right? So your job is to observe and report. I wouldn't ask you to go above and
If
beyond.
you went outside, we'd have left you for dead out there.
You would have left me for dead. The only problem I ever had was, that people said I couldn't record in here, and that sign, right?
Oh, so you can tailor that off. All right,
But again,
well,
but
trial and error, right?
yeah, but again, the sign. So anybody else, but look,
record the sign?
look. Of course, I recorded the sign as soon as I came in. But what I'm saying is, Do you see how you can't stop me from recording? So my point, maybe next time you see somebody recording and exercising their rights, you won't tell them like you told me to stop recording.
Tell them.
Why would you tell them that?
Because
you know it's not true,
It's a
though.
policy.
But you
That's
know,
all.
but
Look,
but
we
you
can tell
know that it's not.
Okay, how many times the law you can't kill nobody, but people do it.
Yeah, but there's
Right.
but you see, I'm still recording here, right?
You have to tell it, yo, you can't kill nobody.
Yeah.
You can't steal out of here.
But if you
But
did, what
you can
happens?
steal.
But if you did, what happens? There's consequences, correct?
I mean, yeah.
Okay, but I'm recording. There's no consequences because I'm allowed to.
I mean, you get the consequence because it's negative, because they don't like that.
Yeah,
And
no,
you
but
got-
what?
I mean, of course you're gonna get your views and stuff, but
Yeah, but it's not about the views.
Like,
It's not all about the views, sir. It's not all about the views. It's about helping people. It's about promoting transparency in our government.
But
Of course.
about the views.
No, I mean it's about exercising my rights, sir. That comes with exercising my rights.
You see how she's covering
And
up?
that's very. Am I mad at her for doing that?
This
But
is what I'm
but am I mad at her for doing that, sir? Am I gonna follow her out the building to see where she's?
I'm not
No.
saying that. I'm telling you that some people want your privacy.
But what
Regardless of
I'm
who
trying to
you
what
are.
I'm trying to say is, sir, is that there's no privacy in public, right? There is nothing. There's no
There is.
privacy.
There is.
There's no privacy in public. Anybody can film me. Anybody can.
Not everyone that comes in here wants to see your face on YouTube.
Okay, I know. I'm not saying that they want to, and if they didn't want to, they could come up to me and tell me that.
So you would blur their face out.
So-
If they ask me, yeah, for sure. If they ask me,
I'm sorry,
yeah.
remember
Alright,
that
so can you
left
blur my
face?
face
You know,
out?
like-
But you work for the government, so it's different. You're not like a
I mean,
member.
we all technically work for the government.
I don't work for the government for sure. I don't work for the government. No, people don't work for the government. You technically are a contractor for the government, right? You work for a private security company that works for the government.
You don't think everybody work for the government?
No. Well, I mean, we pay taxes to the government, right? We have no choice in that matter. But that's a whole nother topic.
I was gonna say that.
My issue is not with the people; it's with the government, right?
Yeah, but
And
that's
I've
so we don't
affected
work for
change.
the
You know,
government?
I've had signs taken down. I've had.
Do you pay taxes?
Of course, yes, of course. I pay a lot of taxes, unwillingly, just like you all do, right? We all unwillingly have to pay taxes, or what are they going to do to us? Put us in jail, right?
Is that crazy?
They take our stuff, right? That's just the way it is. But there's no transparency and accountability within our government, right? So that's what I'm fighting for. I've done trainings at police departments before. What I've built here, they've invited me to do trainings at police departments. I've exposed tyranny. I've exposed corruption. I'm fighting for the people. That's why my job is never against the people. That's why I'm in a government building. I'm not at someone's house. I'm not, I'm in a government building.